Hello there, it's Rodney Kim here with In the Camp Productions. We've got the Bongo Fury here, Bongo Friendly, and this is a sequel to what David Hallier had made on YouTube with the Bongo 95. So what we're doing here is he brought in a professional In the Camp Productions film crew, and we're going to take a look at what his problem is. And just a little introduction on myself. I'm originally from South Africa, and my family, we migrated over to New Zealand. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. We're trying to figure out what is wrong with this head here, because the main topic today is the head. And right now we've got a faulty head that we brought in from the UK, and we're trying to send it back. And this video is for evidence that there is something definitely wrong with it. David, what have you got to say to that?
Well, thanks very much, Rodney, and I got to thank you for short notice flying over here as quick as you could. I really appreciate that, and bringing the whole In the Can Productions crew. Now, as you say, yes, this is a continuation from our first video on the subject. What we have here is a brand new head brought in from the UK. It's been assembled correctly and everything, yet we have found out that there's a potential defect. And the purpose of doing this video is really to help all those other Bongo friends that own Bongo Friendly around the world. As you know, they're everywhere. And so to give them some kind of idea, maybe to do it yourself if they have a similar problem as we have here. Okay?
Now, Dave, you were telling me when on the phone last night, you said that when you were going on a camping trip, what went wrong there?
Oh,
I heard
yes,
you were with your family, and you were on your way to, what was it, Golden Ears, and what went wrong?
Well, actually, we were all loaded up. We had all 8 people on board. We're fully loaded up. We had the brand new tow. Hey, you know what, Roddy? Why don't you just come around here with that, and let me show everybody that expensive tow hitch I had to put on.
Right.
Yeah, just for this. Oh, that's great. There we go. Now, just take a look at this. Look at this here. Okay. This is how the North Americans have to have their hitching arrangement. You see, it's a little bit different than the UK, which would end right here. And we've had to put on this whole other contraption here to tow a tent trailer, for goodness sakes. And it's just rated for 3,500 pounds, so tent trailer is 2,000 pounds. We're well within the limits. Anyway, back to your question. Yeah, we had the whole Bongo all loaded with 8 people. We had the tent trailer.
I see that, yeah, it's an 8-passenger, yeah?
Yeah. And we had all loaded, and away we didn't even make it out of the driveway before it obviously broke a valve, or probably not broke the valve, but broke the rocker. Come on over here and I'll show you. I've got a little display. Maybe we should do this just before we get started. Over here on the table, I have carefully displayed most of the tools and so on that we would need to remove the head today. Okay. Not all the tools are present that would be required to put the head back on. I can bring those out in another video. But let's take a look here. See, right here we have the rocker in question that broke, as I've indicated in the other video. And here is a good used rocker from the old head that came off, the original head. As you can see how that piece should look. Anyway, I'm just going to feel around here. This is the cylinder head that came off of it originally. And the original problem was in the first cylinder here. The exhaust valve had a crack, or this exhaust chamber in the port had a crack. The one in question on the new head is cylinder number 2. We assume, the whole purpose of taking this head off today, is we assume that the exhaust valve, with the one I'm pointing to here, is bent, in that it is not closing completely in its seat. And that's why we have that air noise. Now, when I apply air to the number 1 cylinder, that's in there right now, it forces the piston down as it would for these other 2 cylinders, but on the number 2 cylinder it doesn't do anything. The air leaks. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Now, while I have this head up, it's important for the do-it-yourselfers to note a couple of weird things about the head. On disassembly, we have to remove a little pipe right here and reuse that on the new head. It's a little bit awkward to get it out. We also have to be careful of the dowel that supports the cam tensioner. This dowel requires a special tool to extract it properly, and that may have to be done at a machine shop. Okay? That is basically it at the moment, and perhaps we can just take a a brief moment to...
Right there. Perfect, Dave. We'll come back to them and take a short break there. Thank you.